Books. They let you travel without moving your feet. Hey, I'm Nivya and today I'm going to speak about the books that I read in the month of March. 5 of them basically. Some were amazing, some were okay-ish. Let's get into it. The first book which I read was One Day by David Nichols. This book is quite popular and now it's much more famous because a series is made out of this book and it's available on Netflix. It was released in Feb 2024. Why I purchased this book or why I picked this book up to read was because of this one-liner, which is 20 years, 2 people, 1 day. What is this book about? It's about 2 people, Emma and Dexter, and each chapter is just 1 day, July 15th of every year. That sounds very catchy, but nothing apart from that actually aroused curiosity in me while reading this book. As in, everything was in a constant pace. Anyways, it's a romantic novel of Emma and Dexter. It showcases their highs and lows, successes and struggles, how they are apart from each other, far yet close. The ending was very unexpected. I won't obviously reveal much about it, but I felt this book very much overhyped. However, if you love romantic genre, then you can pick this book up. Otherwise, I felt it okay-ish. Let's go to the next book. The Cook by Ajay Chaudhary. What an amazing book. I loved it. It's a page turner, highly gripping one. I randomly just found this book from one of the libraries and I'm so glad I did. This book is about Kamil Rahman. He's a cook in one of the restaurants in London and earlier he used to be a detective in Kolkata, India. His new girlfriend Naila's friend gets murdered and then he gets pulled into investigating this case. At the same time, there is a rise in deaths of homeless people in that area. So then Kamil and his friend Anjali tries to unwrap the mysteries. I like this book so much that I am now looking forward to read the first book of this author Ajay Chaudhary, which is The Waiter. As I said, I just randomly got this book from library and so I had no clue about this book. And now that I know how good this book is, I'm definitely looking forward to read the first book. So if you are planning to read this book, The Cook, I think you can maybe pick up the book The Waiter first. I don't know how it is. And then maybe come to this book, The Cook. But otherwise, you can also read it as a standalone because I read this as a standalone and I still loved it. So let's go to the next book. The Namesake by Jhumpa Lahiri. This is a story of immigrant experience. It describes the hardships and struggles of a Bengali couple who immigrates to US to form a life that they are not accustomed to. The book is about Gogol, who hates his name. He is trying to find his identity and he has indifferences with his parents. This book is quite nice. It is very easy to read and I finished reading this book in just 1 day. There are no as such surprising elements in this book. Still, this book catches hold of you for the reason that there are lots of emotions poured in this book. It is a very decent book in the domestic fiction genre. With that, let's go to the next book. The Box in the Woods by Maureen Johnson. Firstly, I am a big fan of this author. I love her trilogy Truly Devious, and the protagonist in this book, The Box in the Wood, is the same as that of Truly Devious, Stevie Wells. You can read this book as a standalone too. Back in 1978, 4 camp counselors were killed in a forest. After so many years, the new officer sends an invitation to Stevie to work with him and assist with a true crime podcast that he's working on in this case. Then it's about how Stevie solves this old case. Mind-boggling book, highly recommended. With that, let's go to the next book. The Nine-Chambered Heart by Janice Barriott. This book shows different perspectives of one woman from different people at different stages of life. So there are 9 men and they share their experiences with this one woman whose name is not mentioned in this book. And I loved the first chamber. What I disliked about this book is, yes, the first chamber was great, but then as we go through the next chambers, it's also repetitive and that kind of made me get bored. So these were the 5 books that I read in March, and now if I have to rank them, then this is the order. The first will be The Cook, undoubtedly. The second is The Box in the Wood. The third, Namesake. Fourth will be The Nine-Chambered Heart, and the last, One Day. With that, this is me, Navya, signing off. Keep reading a lot of books. Bye, take care, happy reading.